You're watching this video for a reason. You want to work on how you connect with people, or you want to be one of those people that people love to have around. All of us want to feel noticed, heard, and appreciated. Well, good news, you already have everything you need, and there are just 2 pretty easy steps to let it shine. I want to be likable, not pretend to have a whole other personality. Being your fabulous self and showing the best you while you learn how to show others that you care is what this video is about. Today I would like to share with you some simple ways that could help you make authentic connections, exactly like psychologists and self-help experts and everyday people have learned in order to become likable. Think of someone you like, perhaps a friend, co-worker, or even some celebrity. Perhaps they don't appear so charming. What makes them nice to be around is the fact that they make you feel important and valued, relaxed too. Let's talk about how to do the same in a natural way, and which is simply true for who you are. This isn't about quick tricks or fake charm. These are real, practical steps that anyone can apply to make a difference in their relationships. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of how to make people genuinely like you, not by changing yourself, but by learning how to connect better. So if you're ready to make those real human connections and bring out the best in yourself, let's get started. And before that, do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Step 1. Improve your listening skills. The biggest hidden superpower is to be likable and a good listener. Think about it, how many times have you talked to someone who wasn't paying their attention to anything? It is not nice, is it? Think now about the time that someone listened to you, asked you questions, and remembered details as to what you were telling them. That was what it felt like, what you were saying mattered. So that is how people should feel. Dale Carnegie, in the old book How to Win Friends and Influence People, underlined listening as significant. He quoted, "To be interested, really care about what the other person is saying if you want them to like you. It has nothing to do with nodding and smiling. It involves really caring." Here are a few ways that you can help improve your listening skills. Use mirror listening as someone is speaking to you. Restate key thoughts in your own words. If your friend says that he is not having such a good day on the job, you can point out, "It sounds like dealing with those deadlines really stressed him out." This kind of reaction shows him that you are listening and trying to understand. Don't let the conversation end when they speak. Ask questions that demonstrate an interest in what they have to say. If they have just begun a new hobby, ask them what drew them to it, or what is most enjoyable about it. Take Oprah Winfrey. She somehow makes the guest feel at home on her show, feels valued and treasured. She listens very attentively and asks meaningful questions. That is why interviews she does are so powerful, and people actually do really connect with her. Step 2. Demonstrated concern for other people. Another huge virtue that makes a human being loved is to care about the other person. People love to be important, and when you show genuinely for them, not superficial, but deeply, things really bond tight. The author of The Like Switch by Jack Schaefer points out that you must be curious. He says that when you really care about other people, they feel special. It's not digging into their personal lives, it shows you care enough to ask questions and pay attention to the answers. Here are some of the ways it is possible. Find something you really like about the person and tell them. It might be how hard they work, how you like to laugh with them, or even how they treat other people. Be clear about it. Most people can usually tell when you are not being honest. Ask them what they like most about something or what they did. In case you know that she must have traveled recently, ask him/her what he liked the most while going through this experience. If she seems worried, ask them why it hurts so much. Another great example is a man who cares for people. Keanu Reeves, indeed an actor who took the time to roam around talking to his fans and asking them questions, listening to their stories, so simple, but made him one of the most loved in Hollywood. Step number 3. Be more inviting through body language. Body language is such a big part of how we communicate and can really make or break whether people will like us or not. You'll probably not even realize that your body language is sending you the message that you are probably coming across closed up or uninterested. Here are a few basic body language tips that may make you appear more approachable. Indeed, a real smile says much about how welcoming and affable a person can be. It's really a universal language of goodwill and amiability. Open posture. Do not cross your arms and try not to look lazy. Crossing the arms might be perceived as a sign of defense or even indifference. An open posture makes you more accessible to others. Try learning a little. There is nothing wrong in leaning a little when someone is talking to you. That is a sign of attention. It is the easiest thing but huge. Tom Hanks is among the favorite actors, and one of the reasons for that is his body language. In interviews and when he is out in public, he seems calm and comfortable, and people smile warmly at him. Thus, people associate with them and consider them friendly. Step number 4. Share yourself, but do so very carefully. It's important, but only in moderation. There is such a thing as too much information too soon, and otherwise actually makes most people uncomfortable. On the other hand, if you say nothing at all, you might come across as inaccessible. According to Brené Brown, the reciprocity of vulnerability concept is where by sharing something about you, the other person is encouraged to do the same. While important, this has to be done wisely. Start with something small and observe how the other person feels before increasing the depth of topics. Will Smith did it very well. He spoke about some of his personal problems and experiences in such a manner that inspired others instead of harming their mood. The best part was that he shared all the problems he had been through while bouncing back from them. Step number 5, create a sense of being valued. One of the best ways to be liked is to make others feel important. People may forget what you said or did, but they never forget how you made them feel. People forget what you said, people forget what you did, but people never forget how you made them feel, says Maya Angelou. And that is the ultimate secret of being liked. People feel important and valued. Here are a few ways to go about it. Acknowledge others, use their name, thank them, and praise them. An expression like, "I really appreciate your assistance with this," can be very effective. Kindness is ready to appreciate another person's feelings. For instance, if a person is crying, you are feeling his pain without, for sure, trying to solve the problem once and for all. Sometimes people just want you to listen to them. No wonder he presented an idea that people deserved. He would normally point at the staff members and would go as far as handshakes and expressions of gratitude concerning their efforts. That is how simple gestures give people the feeling that they are seen and appreciated. Step number 6, the power of laughter. Humor is a great thing because it makes people feel comfortable and familiar with each other. It is something that most people can understand, connects various groups, and produces good relationships. Here are some examples of how to use humor. Lighten up. Don't take yourself too seriously. You can laugh at yourself. If others think you are not so serious, they'll be able to find common ground with you. Light humor, be inclusive, do not contain anything offending or controversial. Of course, Robin Williams was the humor master. He could so laugh at people that they would immediately feel relaxed. That is why he was such a good person. Humor can make you friendlier and make you connect with people quickly when well used. Being likable is not easy, especially when the person is introverted or has any kind of social anxiety. Challenges have to be acknowledged, and somehow small steps must be taken to break through those barriers. Use techniques in small, simple situations for introverts. Gradually use them with close friends and family before using them with large groups. Being liked is not about being perfect, it's just trying to connect. Little efforts can lead to big rewards. Susan Cain is the author of Quiet: The Power of Introverts in a World That Can't Stop Talking. At first she had to fight with social fears, but learned to appreciate being an introvert. People liked her in the end, despite her personality. All of this means attentiveness, interest in others, friendly posture, wise cracking jokes, making people feel important, using humor to help make something a little lighter. All of these little steps actually do have much impact on how others see you. Start with that little thing today. Maybe listen to a friend, or just smile at someone you pass on the street. It really adds up, and such small things can make you more likable. Being likable is nothing about changing who you are, it's just becoming a better version of yourself. If you enjoyed this video, then I would be so grateful if you could comment below on what you think. Which step are you the most eager to try first? So I just really want to keep talking and join you on this journey toward becoming our best selves. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share with your loved ones. Thanks for viewing.